What's good? What's great? It's your boy, No Life Brian. Come back with another video, and what I'm going to talk about right now is the first impressions of Bleach. These are the first 15 episodes. And for those who haven't watched this anime as yet, basically the story is like this. You have a young kid who is 15 years old named Kurosaki Ichigo. He met a Soul Reaper, and the Soul Reaper gave him her powers, at least most of it, and it released the powers that was dormant inside of him, and now he become a Soul Reaper, which his job is, or her job is to basically send spirits or people who have died to the Soul Society, whether it be a good spirit or a bad spirit. Now, the Soul Society in no sense is really hell or heaven, it's just the afterlife. And I think in some episodes they explain, yeah, there's a hell in Bleach. It's kind of interesting. In the movie, if you ever watch it, and I've watched it like recently, it explains more about hell than the anime did. At least from what I've watched. I haven't watched any fillers. Fillers is not the canon story. So fillers don't even exist. So let's get that out of the way. And I haven't yet watched any fillers yet. I'm on episode 50, and I think that's a special. So I can have to see, how the episode is, so I can give my opinion on that. Because the reason why I call it the first impressions is because this is going to be the first time that I've watched the entirety of Bleach without skipping any fillers at all. Because last time I just watched the canon aspects of the story. And basically you watch Bleach if you watch all of the canon. Anything else, whether it be specials, whether it be fillers, whether it be movies, have nothing to do, unless the movie is canon. I know whether it be Dragon Ball Super, whether it be My Hero Academia, or whether it be Boruto. Those are the three exceptions when it comes to this rule. But anything else, you can't really consider a movie to be canon. So that's since I get that out of the way. So that's the story. The action, it's okay. Every encounter, it feels like every encounter of Ichigo and a Hollow is just him exercising the ghost. It's not really like a real battle where this person have a different ideology than the main character. It's just him doing his duty as a Soul Reaper or as a Shimigami. So it's not a real conflict. You really know the premise of that from episode 1, or at least at least the first few episodes. So the fight so far, I can't really grade the fights because, and for those who don't know, and y'all probably don't know, this is my second time watching the show. So yeah, the reason why I'm saying it's the first impressions because I haven't watched the show from episode 1 to episode 365, and that's the last episode. And even when I finish the anime, I haven't finished the whole entirety of Bleach because you have the sequel that's coming out next year, 2021. I think in spring or in summer, I don't know. I think around this time, so in a year time. And basically that can be the last arc of Bleach, which is I don't even know what the last arc about because I read like 100 chapters of that and then I just give up on it. And I just move on. And I just read like spoilers here and there, tell me how the story ends without actually reading it on a week to week basis. So yeah. And then finally the music. The music in my opinion is one of the best of all of Shonen. Naruto have good music, Dragon Ball Z have good music. One Piece I have to rewatch One Piece and they're even longer than this, so that can I don't know. I just might read the manga and call it a day. I don't know. And then watch the current arc of One Piece whenever I finish the manga, or whenever I catch up to the manga, because One Piece goes on forever. And The music is solid, and it have like an airy, uplifting sound to it that fits the atmosphere. Where you have like, because for you to become like a hollow, it's two ways for you to become a hollow. It's basically if the soul reaper didn't do their job, you will have like other evil hollows that would have a higher spirit pressure than you, take over you, and bam, you become a hollow. Take over your body, become a hollow. Or if you have any like regrets, where be you didn't, like, you couldn't say goodbye to this person, or you live a shitty life, or you're a criminal, you become a hollow, and yada yada. I mean, one thing they didn't explain, at least in the anime, at least when I watched it 6 years ago, they didn't explain like if hollows can go to hell, like, and that's what makes the movie so interesting. And although it's not canon, at least from to my opinion, it's canon to the movies, movie canon. So get that out of the way. It's a different universe, different time, but not the main story, not the reason why we're watching Bleach. Oh, the reason why people watching Bleach again, because it's not really an old series, but it is. It come out of my time, so I have to watch it to episode 1 to episode 366, and then I have to watch. I don't know if I can watch the current the arc that's gonna. I don't know if I can watch the anime that's coming out, the adaptation for the continuation of the story that's coming out next year. So we'll see. I don't fucking know. I don't know MySpace. Probably be insane MySpace I have right now. When it comes to producing content for either Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and probably failing at it, but finding ways to improve upon it. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll see actually, because I watch all my videos before I post it to any social media platform. So yeah, the music is solid. And what else I can say was we already discussed the story, the fights, the music. Now it's the characters. I mean, the plot. I already explained the plot, so that's the story in itself. I mean, I have to explain the setting to it. Okay, that's some definitely lost. So the characters. Ichigo, how could I explain Ichigo? Ichigo's is like, he's not like the typical shonen protagonist. He's more of a, I wouldn't say level head, but I feel as that he don't really give two shits about life like that, or he have so many responsibilities, or he have gone through so much shit that a lot of things in life don't phase him. So you can, I don't know. See, this is only a first impression. I haven't watched the entire show from. Phyllis don't go. Let's get out of the way. But we can watch it just to endure. I don't even know if I can endure the fillers, to be honest. So I can't even say nothing. That's all I can say is like he is kind to his family. He is smart, and he have a level head. Now when it comes to Angela, okay, we get him out the way. Rukia have a level head, but she have a lot of emotions to her because she could empathize. Because sometimes she don't really trust people because she feels that when people, I mean Yushiko, because she feels that just because he defeats many soul reapers this time, maybe one time there'll be a soul reaper that's so powerful that not even him could defeat it. But I mean, to be honest with you, that don't make any sense because later on in the story, she know captains in the Soul Society that's way stronger than the current Ichigo right now. So that don't even make sense. That's probably why the reason why she sold away. I don't know. She is okay. I don't know. She probably just there for the plot to continue. Then you have like Ichigo classmates. You have his father, his family. His father's like childish mind baby that always playing with him. Nothing not sense now. Let's get the way. No, they ain't down that type of shit. This ain't that type of show. Always playing around, goofy, playful. You have his sister's more mature, especially is one that is clean after him. Another one is clean after. There's one that's cooked for them being in their family and stuff like that. And And the other one is do track and field. I don't know the names. I don't remember the names. They're not important to the story, at least in my opinion. But sometimes, yeah, they're just to push a narrative within the story. So they just, to me, they just plot advice for Ichigo to get stronger. I don't know. I don't know. Be- Yo. But anyway, we can get that later. When I watch more episodes, I can have a full quote unquote review kind of on the show. So can you look forward to that? I don't know. The characters like his classmates, I don't care about them to be honest. Or Orihime and Chad is the only people in the dude who shoot the freaking bow and arrow, Angie bow and arrow and shit. Who's a Quincy? I don't care for them like that. So that's all I have to say on this video. So like, share, watch, whatever. I don't fucking get. I don't know. Peace.